What's up? This your boy Dale. We back with another reaction video, of course. Slap Ham, man. We be back locked in. We gonna hop straight into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Actually, watch the video first, then subscribe. You feel me? Cause I know you're gonna like it. And if you already been here, you know what's going on, man. Reaction videos. Shout out Slap Ham. Subscribe to them. Let's get it. I was straight into it.
Alan, and this is Slapped Ham. Cryptids are animals or creatures whose existence are unsubstantiated by modern scientific classifications. Yet all around the world, people seem to be encountering weird creatures that almost
like
defy
Bigfoot,
explanation.
you know, Mothman,
are they mistaken, or are there really monsters?
Just so y'all know, you feel me? I don't know, you know. I'm pretty sure y'all
join
know.
us as we take a look at 10 creepy cryptid sightings caught
It's
on
all types,
film.
actually, but that's just
And before we get into it, remember to hit that subscribe button for more awesome creepy content just like this.
Ooh, speaking of cryptid.
In late 2016, a strange cryptid creature was spotted swimming through the freezing waters of the Chena River, Alaska. In October of that year, Bureau of Land Management employee Craig McCarr spotted a long, icy creature swimming through murky river water. He grabbed a quick video to prove his sighting, and soon the internet was debating whether Nessie from Loch Ness in Scotland had taken a vacation to North America. In the footage, you can see what looks like a 15-foot-long creature undulating through the water. It appears to have icicles stuck on its back from the freezing conditions. McCarr spoke to a local newspaper and said, "I initially thought, and several people thought, it could be some rope that snagged on the bottom of the river with chunks of ice. Other people have mentioned everything from sea monster to giant sturgeon." Several experts agree with the rope theory, suggesting it's formed icicles which are helping it stay afloat, giving the appearance that it's swimming. Whatever the has captured, no one has been able to definitively prove what's lurking in the water, leaving many to believe that this is genuine evidence of a cryptid that is yet to be classified by modern science. Sticking with strange swimming creatures, in mid-2016, striking footage emerged that seems to show a giant monster swimming through the murky waters of the Thames in London, England. A tourist was taking a ride on a cable car that gives scenic views over Greenwich when they spotted something unusual swimming in the water. Just opposite the famous O2 Arena, a gigantic object can be seen surfacing for a brief moment before diving back underwater. It appears to have several fins running the length of its back with a long neck. A dark shadow in the water hints at the actual size of the beast, but sadly only a glimpse can be seen. Some think the creature could be a basilosaurus, an enormous marine animal that existed some 35 to 40 million years ago, that has somehow managed to survive deep underwater.
Crazy.
Others are, of course, calling the footage fake, claiming the beast has been digitally added. Could a giant prehistoric animal really survive undetected for all these years and now be living in the River Thames?
But there gotta be Godzilla uncut footage.
This found footage style video was posted to a YouTube channel called Slender Truth in 2013. It claims to show a group of boys who were stalked and attacked by a Wendigo. In the footage, we see three young boys.
What is that? Is a Wendigo? I always hear about them, and every fucking game and video is always something different. Like somebody's like a werewolf, mutant person, somebody that mimics a person. I don't know.
Exploring an abandoned house in an unknown rural setting. They search an old shack that looks like it hasn't been used in years. It's falling to bits, full of rotting floorboards and discarded building materials. When they reach the top floor, an uneasiness begins to build, as though the boys are being watched by something. Finally, as they descend the staircase, some kind of monster seems to peer its head into the house. It has long, slender fingers and a large, grotesque face with deep eyes and a bat-like snout. The footage cuts abruptly, suggesting that this creature attacked the boys. The description of the video claims that this animal is a Wendigo, a beast from Native American folklore that is known to be evil with an insatiable bloodlust. The clip has racked up over 11 million views, with a lot of viewers simply assuming it's a work of fiction. However, some claim that it's genuine and that these boys have been registered as missing since 2013. Whether that's true or not remains unclear. This is a curious little clip that apparently shows a real unicorn grazing a field in England. Unfortunately, it's not known where this footage was taken, and details are scarce.
You see something like that, something that rare.
In the distance, you can see what looks like two
horses
grazing in a field of grass, one brown and one white.
You can't let it pass.
However, it becomes obvious that the white horse-like creature has a single horn protruding from its head. For centuries, man has been
Pokemon
describing a
Yellow.
mythical beast with a single large horn. The ancient Greeks wrote about a legendary animal that could only be tamed by a virgin. Their horns were said to have healing properties and
What?
could turn poison into
Well,
drinkable water.
That's what they all
Unicorns are
wild
also
now.
referenced
That's
in
what nobody
the Bible
got.
as dreams,
That's what nobody
mystical
got.
creatures featuring one spiraled horn. It's
That's
written that
crazy.
King David rode a unicorn to heaven to avoid the threat of a lion. Unicorn enthusiasts all around the world are rejoicing, claiming that this is the first hard evidence that their favourite piece of legend is actually real. Could this really be a glimpse of the fabled unicorn?
What powers do unicorns have
On
besides
23rd
having a
July
horn? What else can they
2011,
do?
two boys heard some strange
Pretty sure
noises on
something.
their property
Make
and
fucking
decided to
rainbow
investigate.
trails.
They took some footage on their phones, and this is their encounter. As they search through the darkness of their rural farm, they can hear some eerie noises in the distance.
You can hear it.
They can only see a few feet in front of them with a dimly lit torch.
My thing is, why are y'all even in the woods, the forest, this late, anyways? You looking for trouble. You looking for
Eventually, they
trouble.
find a barn with graffiti scrawled across the
God,
walls.
the-
Something inside lets out a guttural squeal similar to a wild boar. It's a chilling groan enough to make your blood run cold. The two boys hide for a few seconds, switching off their torches. You can hear something
That
scratching
shit sound
about
like
behind the wall. For some crazy
alien,
reason, the boys
dude.
decide to take a look. Inside the barn,
Alien
they
versus
spot a
Predator.
humanoid creature
Xenomorph.
lurking in the
Whoa.
loft. It has a strange, pale face with small eyes
Man,
and
he
a wide
got a
nose and bald head.
Crazy as two
Shrieks at
piece.
them as they
like,
frantically
the fuck?
run into the darkness of the night. What could this cryptid creature be? Some are calling it a demon, while others are saying
No.
it's an alien hybrid that's taken refuge in the abandoned barn. Could this be some kind of animal that somehow evaded human contact until now?
Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. It's clearly not human. So whatever it is, alien hybrid, a dog, snake dog, goat man, chicken dog, cat man, it don't matter. Shit ain't human. We gotta fuck all that. Crazy
Several
talk.
years ago, a bizarre event was
Get out of
captured
there.
on film in southern Vermont in the United States,
Hybrid.
several miles north of Green Mountain National Forest. It's a fairly remote area where several locals reported sightings of a strange creature with long limbs. Residents were finding livestock dead in their backyards with puncture wounds on their necks. Chickens and other
Cows
animals
are
were also
huge.
vanishing without a trace. Eventually, this footage surfaced when two kids said they had an encounter with an alien in a local
Have you ever
park.
seen the cow
They
close up?
claimed they were heading home from a party
Yes,
when they
fuck.
heard some strange noises. They took out their phones and this is the footage they captured. From behind a tree, a bizarre long-limbed creature begins to walk across the grass.
Oh,
It has a bulbous
no.
black head and slim body. The
Oh,
figure's hind
no.
legs
You
look
gotta
like
put
that
that
of a
poke on
human,
him.
but most
Oh, no,
strikingly,
on
it
that,
uses
whatever
two
the fuck
front
it is.
arms to stalk
Oh,
eerily through the
no.
park.
That's crazy.
Initially, the
Listen and
footage was
chilling.
met with skepticism, but the boys are adamant that the footage is genuine and hasn't been tampered with in any way.
Nah.
This clip, coupled with the
We
reports
don't
of
know,
dead
but
livestock,
he
sure
too
do
chill
make
and
for a
calm for
chilling
me.
conclusion. Could
You
an
heard
alien
just
creature
dirt
really be
kick
living in
up.
the hills of southern Vermont? In
That's
April
crazy. That's a big
2018,
ass
a
alien.
giant creature was photographed stalking the streets of Santa Fe,
Fuck is
Argentina.
that? A lichen?
The mysterious cryptid had been on a killing spree after it allegedly mauled two dogs to death. It's thought that a local resident took this photo after they heard a disturbance down an alleyway.
Shit, show me that shit again.
The animal looks too tall to be a dog. Its gaunt frame sits atop
Nigga,
four
that shit
long,
will
thin
maul
legs,
me
with its
to death.
hind legs looking to be a little
Talking
meatier
about
than
a
the
fucking
front two.
dog.
The beast appears to be hairless, with hooves and a
Yeah,
dog-like
what?
face.
That's not no fucking
It was
bear.
reported that this creature had killed a pit bull and German
Hairless
shepherd in
bear.
a violent rage. When the image did the inevitable social media rounds, many were quick to call this creature a chupacabra, a mythical creature
no,
from
that's
South
huge.
American folklore that is said to suck the
That's a
blood
horse
from
dog.
livestock. Others said it was a
Shit.
werewolf or a human-demon hybrid, warning locals to be very careful. Could a bloodthirsty cryptid creature
My
really
glass is
be
creepy,
roaming the
y'all.
streets
Please
of
don't
Santa
mind.
Fe?
I don't know why the
Let us
fuck
know
they
what you
get
think
these
in the
shits
comment
aligned like some
section
fucking
below.
wheels, dog, because, yeah.
In Carbondale,
crazy. It looks
Pennsylvania,
crazy.
locals have reported sightings of a strange creature lurking in the woods. They say it's a white Bigfoot, 6 to 7 feet tall with shaggy fur covering its entire body. Residents often hear
6 to
strange
7
noises
feet.
too, low groans and rustling in trees.
That's a little small to
In
be
2008, this video surfaced
I'm
and
6'6".
quickly went viral. It was filmed by a man who heard noises coming from his yard that backs
That's the
onto
easiest
woodland.
squabble for me.
In the clip, you can see a very strange looking creature. It pauses for a split second, then darts off into the darkness.
that's a serial
It
killer,
has
bro.
deep black eyes, a long cone-shaped
Ain't no
head, and is
motherfucking
covered
Bigfoot.
in white fur. Analysts have noted that
That's a
this would be
motherfucker
very
Ku Klux
difficult to
Klan
fake.
member. What the fuck?
The figure is
Man, ain't no
unusually
damn-
tall and has gigantic proportions. It moves quickly despite its large frame,
A
and
sack
the face
man, one of
contorts
them.
and reacts, which couldn't happen if it was simply a mask. It's worth noting that Carbondale is the site for the first underground mine in
I don't
the
know about
US.
that one.
It's a vast network of deep, dark
Like you ready to
tunnels.
kill someone,
Many
whatever that
believe
shit-
it's possible that
whatever
this
that shit
creature lives
was.
deep in the mines and only surfaces to go hunting. The rake is a terrifying creature that began getting media
rake.
attention in a flurry
Heard
of
of that
news
too.
reports in 2003.
Not sure what that is either.
Dozens of news outlets broke stories about a beast of unknown
damn
origin
Titan?
with long limbs, sharp claws, and a propensity for unprovoked violence. In this video, taken in an undisclosed location in England, a young man is walking through a playground at night, testing the infrared feature on his new camera. As
Wow,
he walks
playground,
along,
bro.
he spots a mysterious figure sitting on top of the playground slide. The creature turns, startled, eyes lit up. Whatever it is, leaps from the top of the structure into darkness.
Bro, that's fucking Ryuk. Like, come on, let's be for real. That's Ryuk from Death Note, bro. Come on, bro. Like, no way. Like,
Suddenly, the swings behind the
That's
man
crazy.
rattle and the footage turns to black. Could this be the
shit was
infamous
just chilling
monster
up
from
there.
urban
He hit a
folklore?
power jump.
The rake has become so popular in recent years that it spawned creepypasta stories, fan-made videos,
Rake,
and even
that's a crazy
feature-length
name.
films. Many think the creature's origins are simply a work of fiction and always have been, but it's sightings like this that seem to give credence to the thought that this terrifying creature may actually
Power
exist
jump.
in
Bro,
real
he just
life.
fell off. Bro, that shit
Before we
really
get to that
attacked
number
you
one
for
spot
real.
and take a
Sorry,
look at
let's
some
be fine.
unsettling footage of a humanoid creature on a farm in Eastern Europe, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications.
Subscribe them
That
boys,
way
man.
you'll be fully up to date with all
Shout
our
out
latest
Slap
creepy
Ham.
content.
Always coming with the bangers. For sure.
This is some unsettling footage purported to be filmed in a remote Romanian zoo. In 2014, it's thought that a backpacker who
Romanian
was
zoo,
travelling
I'm not
through rural
fucking
Romania
surprised.
found out about a secretive farm that is run by illegal traffickers. The heavily guarded property allegedly houses exhibits that the general public don't know
Silent Hill
about or
dog
don't
fight?
want
The
to know
fuck?
about. Somehow, the backpacker managed to smuggle a camcorder onto the property to film one of the exhibits. The footage begins with the backpacker explaining that the zoo is housing some sort of deformed animal caged up in one of the sheds. Things go black as he makes his way through a crowd of people. They're all gathered around a cell sealed off with thick steel bars.
Whoa, this shit
You can
fucking
hear the
my
crowd
eyes. What the
ogling at
hell?
something.
Damn,
Finally, a
burger
gap
bars.
appears
The
between the two
fuck?
people and we get a glimpse of some kind of humanoid creature. It moans wildly as it stumbles forward. Someone yells. The crowd heaves backward in horror as the creature is fully revealed. It looks to be a
Yeah,
deformed
that's a
monster,
butchered,
disfigured and kept against its
tortured
will.
person.
The footage
Preach
cuts to
my
black
ass,
and we're
eyes
left
probably
wondering
fucking
what we've just
gouged out.
witnessed.
Skin filleted.
No one has been able to explain this footage. A lot of
Torture.
people hope the video is fake,
Damn
but there's a
creature.
realness to it that makes for a really unsettling
Nah, that
experience.
shit about not real. Come
Are
on,
there
man.
really underground zoos in Eastern Europe that house unfathomable creatures
I
like
ain't buying
this?
that.
Love to hear your opinion in the comments section below.
I ain't buying that. Hey.
Well, there's the end of the episode. Thank you so much.
Man, another reaction video. That was a good one. That was a cool one, man. Cryptids. It's a lot of mysterious things out here, you know what I'm saying? So keep your eyes on the swivel, be aware. You made it this far, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, more content coming soon for sure. I'm telling you, a lot on the way. But yeah, that's it. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.